Batch Lady, where I show you how to make fast, simple food that you can make in advance, put in your freezer or your fridge and use whenever you want to. And this is no exception. Today I want to give a big shout out to one of my followers, who is Amy Edwards. Amy got in touch to say that she loved our sort of summer lunch series, the summer lunch series that I was doing on freezable sandwiches and bagels and things like that, and the snacks, which were working great, but did we have anything else that wasn't bread related that you could have for lunches? And it got me thinking, this is something that I have done for years and years, and I never thought to really tell you about it on the Batch Lady channel. So I am just going to explain to you what I do with pasta on a weekly basis. Okay, so at the beginning of the week, I always make one plain simple pasta dish. And when I say plain and simple, I mean it's not got anything apart from pasta and a jar of something added to it. And I very rarely use a jar if I'm making a whole recipe. But for this instance, I do tend to always just do a quick jar because it's cheap, it's easy, and basically what I use it for is I put my pasta in here, because I'm just going to show you. I mean, you all know how to do this, but I'm just going to show you anyway. So you want to have cooked your pasta, as I've just done on in the pot over there. So I've cooked it with a little bit of salt on, and you can basically, I tend to use either just a normal tomato, sort of really cheap, this one's from Asda, a cheap one, or a cheap pesto and ricotta. And this one is a reduced fat red pesto. So usually they're a cheap brand, because what I use this for is just anybody that's sort of passing. So in the summer holidays, if the kids want lunch, then I can say there's some pesto pasta, it's just plain pasta, help yourself, and they might have carrots and hummus on the side and an apple or a yogurt or something like that. So it's not like a main meal, so I don't need to put bacon and onions and make it absolutely delicious. My husband, if he's about and he comes in, he's always looking for some hot food in the middle of the day. I hate preparing hot food in the middle of the day. If we've got people working for us out on the farm, then they might come in and want something. So this is really simple. I could serve it with some easy garlic bread. And it's literally this simple. I just give it a good mix round with the jar. There's nothing else in it. This is only a lunch, doesn't need to be fancy, but this is cheap. If you're looking to save money, then this is just plain pasta and some pesto. And if you want to get goodness in your kids, then serve other stuff on the sides, like if you've got apples or yogurts or anything like that. Now, this will last 3 to 5 days in the fridge. And this is what I was trying to say to Amy Edwards, is you don't have to do this every night. You don't have to do it every time somebody wants pasta. Okay, if you look online, it'll say 3 to 5 days if stored properly. So what you want to do is don't overcook your pasta. It generally takes about 12 minutes from dried pasta. To always read the back of the packet. Don't overcook your pasta. When it's still warm, add your add whatever sauce you want to it. And then you really want to leave it to cool. Okay, so I tend to put it just with the lid off of it like that and leave it until it's absolutely cool. Once it's cool, then you can seal it up in a plastic container. You could put it in a Ziploc bag if you want to. I tend to use a container because everybody's taking it in and out, and little kids tend to sort of spill the bag. Yeah, I'm going to take the lid off of this because it's not cool. But when it's cool, obviously it's in your fridge, and then they can just take it out. Make sure that nobody heats the whole thing. If they want it hot, the rule is you take your portion out of it and you put the rest back in the fridge. So nobody is allowed to eat out the box, including my husband, who I quite often catch with a fork. You're not supposed to eat out the box because other people are going to eat it. Towards the end of the week, if it's been 3 days and you think there's a little bit left and it's a little bit dry, just add some more sauce. There's nothing in there to go off. If you had lots of vegetables, wet vegetables or meat, then you'd want to be very careful of how long you kept it. But this is pasta with a sort of oil-based sauce in it. It will last the week. So that is my top tip for how to make very easy pasta. Look out for my next top tip video, which is how to make unbelievably cheap and easy garlic bread, coming to you soon. Thanks for watching The Batch Lady. Please subscribe. If you're watching this on YouTube, give me a shout out on Facebook and make sure you tell all your friends about it and get them to follow, and I will do more and more videos the more followers I've got. Thanks for watching. Bye!